Good morning, everybody. It is April 22nd, and we're coming to you from Studio 22. I'm Jenny.
And I'm Josh. And today I reflect back on Easter, sit down with a set of twins, and catch up with a 15-year employee here at Wheaton Academy. But first, let's get to some announcements.
The Punte Tailgate date has been switched and is happening on Monday, May 6th from about 3:30 to 5:30 p.m. We need volunteers to help with games, crafts, and activities for the kids. There will be a time of worship, and pizza will be provided. Students can sign up by talking to Project Lead Local Team, Mr. Rivera or Mr. Ball.
Congratulations to the participants of the MSC Visual Arts Festival. Emma Van Wagner received a first place award in the realism category, and Simon Shackelford received second place in the postmodern category. Additionally, Sterling Johnston was acknowledged by Trinity Christian College and was offered a $2,000 scholarship towards tuition. Watch for this art and others at the upcoming visual art show next week.
Seniors, last week information went out on campus about applying to be a speaker at graduation. Application and speech manuscripts are due by next Friday, May 3rd. The Freshman Breakfast Project 9 breakfast is happening this Wednesday at 8 a.m. in the Warrior Room. All freshmen and their Project 9 leaders are welcome to attend.
There are a lot of great trips being offered during winter next year, but the trip applications are due soon. Talk to teachers and start filling out the application so you don't miss out. For our first segment, Loredana Amersek and Catherine Yu caught up with Mr. Musso to talk about Easter and the significance of the holiday.
Although Easter is over, it is important not to forget the significance behind the resurrection.
For me personally, I think Easter is one of the most underrated Christian holidays. Just thinking about the death and the resurrection of Jesus and the significance of the resurrection just blows me away. I have no hope in my faith if the resurrection isn't true. But because the resurrection is true, that's the source of all of my hope. That's the source of my faith. And that's the source of my hope for eternal life.
But the beauty of Easter can also be found within the season.
Easter happens in the spring, and I think coming out of winter, I just am so aware of how dead everything is, and it's lifeless, and it's dead, and it's hard. But then as spring comes and you see everything popping back into life, it's just a reminder to me that God takes dead things and He makes them alive. And that if I always think about the resurrection, what the resurrection is God took something dead and He made it alive. And the same way that He can take that and make it true in Jesus' life, He can make that true in our life, and that He takes us who are dead to Him and we were dead in sins, and He makes us alive again. Or maybe we feel like we're stuck in a dead place because we're stuck in something, and God wants to make us alive again. He wants to breathe new life into us and give us resurrection.
The miracle of coming to life transforms the way we live our faith every day.
The resurrection is taking dead things and making them alive. I think we as Christians are called to take that message to the world. It's important that we run to the world and we give them life.
So be encouraged to continue sharing the hope message of Easter. From WAtv, this is Loredana and Catherine.
Like Loredana said, take some time to share with each other why Easter gives you so much hope in your own life. Make Wheaton Academy more than just a typical high school academic experience. Use this place to be in conversation about deep spiritual ideas as well. For our next segment, Wesley Jones and Luke Fritz talked to a staff member about celebrating his 15-year here at WA.
Inside a box that has faders on it instead of a keyboard. It can take up much less space.
Mr. Jones works here at Wheaton Academy as the technical advisor. We got the scoop on exactly what that means.
Wheaton Academy's Fine Arts Center is an excellent performing arts space that is unique to the community, and we make that space available, and we also provide technical support as well. So I'm here to open the building, host the building, maybe run lights, maybe run sound, or actually also utilize Wheaton Academy students that are technologically capable if that becomes necessary as well. That's probably the most unique thing that I do. Of course, I work very closely with Miss Burek on running things like the spring musical or other fine arts pieces that take place, but it's always within that area.
Sightings of Mr. Jones around Wheaton Academy tend to be rare.
You might not see me very often because I'm only here on Fridays. So I'm here during the day on Fridays, and then I'm here in the evenings and other times or on the weekends for the various events that take place. I'm not often seen by folks outside of the students who help run events that happen at Wheaton Academy. I've enjoyed being able to watch both of my kids experience what I've known about Wheaton Academy for the past 15 years. I wouldn't be at Wheaton Academy if I didn't think that it was an amazing place where God is constantly at work every day.
Mr. Jones has seen a lot of Wheaton Academy over the past 15 years.
But the heart of Wheaton Academy has still always been the same over the 15 years. Some faces have changed and some facilities have changed. You know, faculty and staff have come and gone, but still what makes Wheaton Academy hasn't changed at all in 15 years.
I'm Wesley Jones, and this has been WATv.
Like, hey, what's happening on that channel? I can put on a pair of headphones and do that.
A lot of people love to be in the spotlight. They want the attention and could care less about the product. Mr. Jones works tirelessly behind the scenes to make other people look better. We want to thank him for his 15 years of service to this place. If you didn't notice, Wheaton Academy has a good number of twins in attendance here. Jenny and Alexis interview one set to help you get into the mind of a twin.
Wheaton Academy is a unique place. One of the things that makes it so interesting is the abundance of twins we have here. We caught up with Chessie and Bella to tell us what it's like to be a twin.
We do a lot of the same stuff.
Like what? We do cheer. We both do soccer. We both are in orchestra.
Both play the same instrument.
We both ran. My favorite part of being a twin is if you're going into a new situation,
Built-in
then you
best
already
friends.
have a built-in best friend.
Your friends are like her friends, and so like we have the same friends. We both don't like the same people, so it's not like she's hanging around people I don't like.
While having a built-in best friend is an obvious perk, Bella and Chessie tell us some annoyances that comes with being a twin.
We get compared to each other. That is so annoying. We are different people.
That's true. And also, the thing that annoys me most about her is she has no sense of organization, and it bothers me so much.
Why would my organization affect you?
We share a room.
And finally, we asked them some fun questions to get to know them. We wanted to know if it was a big problem for them to be separated.
No.
Well, we're not separated that much either, so
We spend almost every second together, so.
I mean, we could definitely use some separation time, I guess. Okay.
There are still some unresolved questions like who might be the alpha twin.
I
am definitely the
I am the alpha twin. No, I am the alpha twin.
No.
I am the alpha twin.
No.
Nothing makes you the alpha twin.
Well, first off, I'm older, so I've already got that going for me.
I don't listen to you.
From Studio 22, Jenny Marsteller and Alexis Savage signing out.
Whether you are a twin, have a sibling here, or you find yourself as an only child, we want to be known as an individual. Learn people's names, and of course, in regards to all of our twins, find ways to help tell them apart. Each one may look like their twin, but definitely each has their own personality. Before we head into sports, Peter Crow and Stephen Ryan investigate our outdoor classroom space.
Within the halls of Wheaton Academy, located in the upstairs of the academic building, in the west wing of the science building, there exists an outdoor space. The formal title for this space is Rooftop Classroom, as the signage on the adjacent walls indicates, yet the space remains vacant. Between passing periods, you can often find students passing the space without even blinking an eye. Some did not even know that it existed.
We have an outdoor classroom. I've never used that before.
Actually, we have an outdoor classroom. What?
On the other hand, some students have had enhanced learning experiences with the classroom, but these activities have been limited.
I've heard rumors that kids actually use the outdoor classroom for activities such as catapulting things off of it in their engineering class, but I never have used it before.
In pursuit to find the intended purpose for the outdoor classroom, our crew sat down with a woman that always has the answers.
So the idea is that just like the maker space is a different type of space for learning, the outdoor classroom is another one of those places where it can expand the opportunities students have to learn and really to do science.
So maybe next time you pass by the outdoor classroom, you'll find yourself wander out on the brick-laden patio and catch a breath of fresh air, and perhaps stumble upon a great place to watch a baseball game. For WATv, I'm Peter Crow, in the news and off the scene.
Well, you may not be able to use that space as your personal skybox for baseball games, but we still have a lot of other areas you can watch and support our teams from. I'm Wesley, and I'm going to get you caught up on our latest sports news. Girls soccer got back into winning form this week. They are now 7-6 and 3-0 in the conference. Last week, they had wins over Rosary and Riverside Brookfield. They play at home both Tuesday and Thursday nights. Baseball is 13-5 and 5-1 in conference. They went 4-0 this past week. In other notable baseball news, Marcus Bolt was named the conference's Utility Player of the Week. On the season, he is batting .467 with 7 RBIs and has 0 earned runs in over 12 innings pitched. Lacrosse had only one game last week, but it was against our perennial rivals, St. Francis. They improved their record to 5-3 with the 15-0 victory over St. Francis. A notable performance came from Trey Becks, who added 3 goals and 3 assists, while also winning 12 of 17 face-offs. Volleyball is 1-5 right now in the season, but we hope to turn things around with 3 matches this week. Come out on Tuesday and support those boys at home. The boys' tennis team competed in the St. Charles Invitational and took second place out of 8 teams. The second doubles team of Tristan Hilson and Graham Shelton took first place in their division. Both the girls and boys track and field teams competed on Saturday. For the guys, junior Nate Beerley set the school record for the 300-meter hurdles, running a time of 42.92 seconds. For the girls, the 4x100 relay team of Abby Gum, Ann Hancock, Lydia Garrett, and Shannon Rourke tied the school record this week. Freshman Enya Lopez led the way in all the sprints, and senior Alyssa Mantilla ran an 11-minute, 51-second 2-mile and is currently ranked 15th in the state. And finally, softball has 2 games this week, with Thursday's game at home against Bennett Academy. Get out and support the girls. That's all for sports. To give you your 4 things you need to know, here's Luke Fritz.
Thanks, Wesley. I'm Luke, and here are your 4 things. Number 1. As the weather warms up and you find yourself outside during lunch, please remember to clean up after yourself and your group before heading off to class. Number 2. Friday is our annual junior-senior event, which will be held in Geneva this year. If you have any questions regarding the night, please talk to Mr. Holtrop. Number 3, we have 2 chapels this week. On Tuesday, we have our very own Miss Johnson speaking to us, and on Thursday, we have a special schedule to accommodate a chapel with a Korean children's choir. And number 4, there's a half day on Friday. The atrium will be closed all day in preparation for our annual teacher and staff appreciation luncheon. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram and Twitter @TheRealWAtv for more information and to leave comments. That's all we have for you here today. Thanks for tuning in to WAtv. From all of us at Studio 22, have a great day.